Right, welcome everyone to another wonderful Speed Simpsons race. Right back at you. We've got Greeny versus the th3zrn. Right now, our two commentators, Ticker and Axie, are just temporarily grabbing a little bit of food after the last race, so I'll do a brief introduction. We've got Greeny, a quite masterful Shah runner, got a 125 a few years ago and has been sort of consistently in the community fighting hard and from what I've seen in recent times, getting closer and closer to a new PB. Meanwhile, we've got th3zrn. I don't know too much about him, but he's a newer runner on the scene, risen up quite quickly through the ranks, and only a 1 second difference between these two runners. Should be a very exciting match. I believe both runners are ready. The Great News Timer has already started.
Okay, I can fix that. Give me a second.
Right.
There we go.
All right, we should be, if your both runners are ready, we might do a countdown.
Yep.
3. Are you ready, th3zrn?
Yes.
All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, hey! I'm endorsing a new cola, kids!
180 versus
And
200.
this one isn't poisonous to anybody!
Both high FPS runners.
New and
Ooh,
improved
someone
Buzz
has
Cola
already
is
made
made
the
from only the
prediction.
finest sugars and waters.
You know,
Plus,
gonna,
it has a
as much
special
as I
ingredient
talk shit about
too
Greeny,
hot
I'm gonna
for
put
the
some points on
FDA. It'll give you the get up and go you need to do all the pathetic stuff you
seen
have to
Greeny
do.
lately?
Try new
I
improved
really need to
Buzz
put out something good
Cola.
today.
Cola.
I'm
Must
back
get
to you,
Buzz
Tech.
Cola.
Oh, hello.
I think Axe is...
Started?
Yep, I think Axe has gone to get some food as well, so I might just say until Axe
Piece of
comes
cake.
back.
Okay. Well, it's about time. Way to ignore the speed limit!
Although Greeny hasn't practiced,
Hey, Pooh.
usually
Congratulations, Homer. Mission complete. Go back home and talk to Mom to start the...
run now with his duck. And I'm interested to see
Holy le-
how he
It's
does.
crashing
in a
time!
race. So I feel like Greeny has a more
The vibration's tickling my feet.
This is th3zrn's first race.
USA! USA!
Oh, Axe is back. I'm dip out. Good luck for both
Contestants
comms
are
and races.
As soon as I'm done scratching myself, your history. Eat my dust.
Yeah, I agree.
It was like that when I got here.
About Greeny. Well, Greeny has had some of the funniest moments.
Nothing lasts forever. I'm not a very good driver.
We
Take
talked
that!
about
I wish I had a dog with a stick.
I think like some of the races Greeny has been on quite
In your face!
yeah.
But it comes down to consistency, lack of race experience, I guess.
My mind takes
Shaw.
you back to Finn.
Homer, go to...
Yeah, Finn had that very big comeback or like last minute win.
Let's do this thing!
But the race versus you is still one of the funniest moments in Speed Simpsons history.
Sweet!
That was. I think that race still contains Green's best on Speed Simpsons. Funnily enough. I think you got like a 127 to 28 that race. Like, although it's remembered for one of the funniest clips of all time, you actually played quite well in that race.
Oh yeah, I think me and Bulmers were commentating, and it was wild.
Coming through.
Yeah,
Almost done.
and
Now I need Flanders' stupid
yeah,
picture of
that
stupid
rate.
family.
The time I pulled out against Greeny, I think it was a PB. So
Yeah, 'cause you had to hold
Um,
off for like 3 days.
I am evil. Okay, last one. Where did I leave
Yeah.
my stupid inhaler?
I think I was unsure if I could like make that time set AC.
Yeah. Wild thing is, the race I just did, I was 100% debating resyncing it when I got my sub 130 run, and I wish I had.
Yeah, it didn't go quite to plan, but that is the Simpsons cinema.
What about Wild 7-6 for Finn to beat Greeny? How did my 7-6 work?
Who knows? I looked at it like, of course you got this. Of course.
Homer, you're late.
Who have you got
th3zrn.
for-
Oh, it's a really hard race to
You
judge.
do
for me.
better.
But I feel like if th3zrn has a bad early game,
Party can
I feel like I'm leaning towards Greeny for it. But if he gets a good early game, I feel like I'm got th3zrn.
So I think th3zrn is definitely one of those who believes in the early game supremacy. A bit of a neonic.
Yeah, they're very lopsided in their run from what I've seen. But there are 7 levels in the speedrun, and you have to be good at every single one of them if you want good times. Gets off the space jet. It's a pretty good split. Meanwhile, Greeny misses it,
the rotten karmic retribution.
so th3zrn will take a lead here
I'm a mean beast.
My convertible.
of about
I just whacked.
11 seconds.
How can I? It's crashing time! If you're so smart, how come I broke you? It's not like anyone likes these things. Stupid like a
Yeah,
buck.
th3zrn. Oh, Greeny falling down. That's a big time loss here.
It is, and Greeny, I feel like he hasn't played anywhere near as much as he has in the past. Like coming into this tournament, he hasn't played anywhere near as much as z3rn has. Like Greeny doesn't really care as much as he used to about Shah. If that's fair
Yeah.
to say.
These miniature
Well,
cameras are
he is
outrageous.
a
Spying on
very
open dressing rooms,
busy person.
bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think
Now,
I speak for all
he's
Springfielders when I say,
and
where
doesn't
is
have the
the
time
sexy
to
footage?
play Shah. Why is what? What?
I say main
Black
men.
Finn
What?
is spying on us.
What?
Homie, you're so
Huh?
sexy when you're paranoid.
Sweet.
Oh boy.
Let's do this
It's another one of
thing.
these races.
See, at least I didn't do that.
Max, stop talking. Now is the time to
That
stop talking.
one was insane.
I am
Oh,
excellent.
they certainly were.
I didn't even get any thread
Oh,
of the
oh
again.
my
Just
god.
ended up with 350.
Let's see you do better.
What was I saying? That completely killed my train of thought.
Harder than it is.
Greeny is a busy man. He's z3rn didn't get around wasp, I don't believe.
Yeah, he didn't.
Greeny is doing his PhD at the moment, so it's one of those that 3 years ago I think Greeny would have won this race kind of easily. z3rn's first race was always big nerves. z3rn kind of reminds me of when Homer Steele did his first tournament, and he was like blisteringly quick, had zero consistency. And
Yeah.
lost Bamford and stuff and runners, but like he was probably even then like at the point where he was better, and it was just zero consistency, like 100% pace. And I think th3zrn is similar, maybe slightly faster than what Homo Steel was, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, well, it's a very big comparison to compare to Homer of Steel at the moment. And to live up to it, a very big ask. To go 116.
Oh yeah,
To get anywhere near that, it's an incredible.
it's a big ask. I feel like th3zrn does give me this similar sort of energy to what Homo Steel did 2 years ago. Will th3zrn like go to the peaks of Homo Steel? Probably not, but does he have like coming into a tournament? It feels similar.
Yeah, I can agree with that assessment. Brainstorm's a bit unfortunate, but it's not too much timeless.
Yeah, and last year Greeny was in a group with myself, th3zrn, and Spear and didn't make it out.
It's a tough group. I think tough. Hang on. Did Greeny make it out? No, he didn't he?
Oh, it was Ty and Spear who made it out of my group last year.
Yeah.
Greeny's only
Both good runners in
W.
their respect.
Greeny's only W was versus me, and I was ahead into Homer 2.
Well, now you're somehow good at Homer 2, but yeah.
I wouldn't say good at Homer 2, but a 7-3. Oh,
You finally got a good 7 go. That's what you call character development. I think I compared, I made a comparison to you and Homer 2 of, yeah. Have you seen Star Wars Revenge of the Sith?
yes.
Okay, I compared you to that youngling that goes up to Anakin when he's about to do the deed.
No problemo.
Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie. Ironically.
Children weren't meant to
Good
do
movie.
this much exercise.
Yeah. Watched it in the cinema, and I'll always remember what I did after that, because it was on the same night as Liverpool AC Milan in the Champions League final in 2005, and me and my dad came home and AC Milan scored their second goal, and we all know what happened after that.
Nobody does it better.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunate.
It was a good night.
Was it Liverpool won?
It led to one of the most exciting Champions League games of all time, though. It's still spoken about today, fortunately, because Liverpool did win, but, you know.
Yeah. If only
Still
it
don't
was a
shut
different
up about it.
Totally awesome.
Jamie Carragher's only claim to glory.
No, I'm gonna be blamed for this.
But that's a topic for not Speed Simpsons.
Oh man, this sucks.
But it does show that anything can happen. Also, th3zrn getting car wasp. I don't like that.
Did he actually hit the wasp?
Yeah, I believe so. He got a big burst of coins.
That is very interesting. I don't agree with it.
And it kind of turned into. I don't never like getting that wasp because it throws you off so much.
Look, if I'm gonna talk about football on Speed Simpsons, I'm gonna start making comparisons to with Axe, and it's not gonna look pretty.
And Swansea City.
It's gonna compare you to Scotland.
Oh. Yeah, but we shouldn't always do what Liquid does. It's not always the fastest. Getting the car wash. Oh, I think he did a mini grind on that vent as well.
That's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, because you never get that vent again.
I think there's a way to get it in sellouts, but it kind of like makes the second car different, and
Yeah.
the good like what in such a volatile game, you really want to keep things as consistent as possible.
Last race, I think, had 2 good sellouts.
Yeah, your sellout is actually quite decent.
But I think in general, like sellouts is tough.
Greeny is top.
And the crowd goes wild. I gotta play both.
But yeah, this just shows the gap in early games between the two runners.
So tired.
Yeah, that car spawn there wasn't as bad for Greeny as I've seen it. When the car is there, it's not too much of an issue. It's when it's like furthest out, it's so hard to get the wasp. And this jump, pretty good.
Yep.
Jump in Pizza Van is quite hard.
Whoa, wicked.
Now th3zrn is following. What route is this? It's a very interesting one.
I think it's one that just loses a wasp.
Let's hit the
I
town.
think so.
I don't remember these being here before. That was totally awesome.
Yeah, because you're either losing
I'd be in better shape.
Krusty Burger Wasp or Hospital.
Hospital wasp, yeah.
Oh, awesome, man. That was the best ride ever.
Very strange decision.
Hey, Sprint.
Maybe it was an
This
accident.
is too cool for school.
Let me look at th3zrn's PV real quick.
It might just be something he does, but
Hey, Snake.
it feels like he just loses a wasp.
What's my name? Booyah. You cheated, cheater. Oh, now come on. Whoa, wicked. All right, that was so
Ooh, bit of an unfortunate rebound there. Hey,
Charlie horse.
looking for the answer now.
I feel like these coins are low from th3zrn. Like he's on not even 600 coins at the end of this mission. I like to be on like 700, 750 at the end of this mission.
No problem.
Wow, this is actually a routing decision he does. I'm shocked with that one.
Yeah, it feels weird, but so an 11:33 Homer 1 really isn't that bad for Greeny. Just thinking about it, like there's a big gap, but th3zrn is just flexing his early game muscles really.
Yeah, and you could miss cutscene.
Yeah.
It
650
could
went
completely
by
change
Mr.
it.
Clow. Feels low.
It's not too bad. I usually like 700 by Mr. Plow.
I like 750, 800 by Mr. Clow. I think I went to the Gibstack School of Mentality. But I've really like learned how to pick up the extra coins from just hitting things. Just getting as many coins as possible.
It all adds up. It's you've got an hour and a half, or 20 minutes, depending on what time you have pick up coins. They all add up.
And if you get like, especially early game, you can get away with like hitting things more because the hit run meter goes up less. So
How did
you can
fast
easily-
escape work there? I'm mad.
I don't know.
Coming at ya.
No, I don't know how fast escape works.
I don't either. I wish I did.
You expect.
Time to rock.
Fun fact so far: the summer best for like each of the levels has Home with Steel up until Part 2, or it's Bacon Man 12.
Yeah, I think Bacon's always been very good at Bart 2.
You got it.
And then Homer 2 is 1200 Kelvin.
I think the best time of the tournament was with Homer of Steel. With a 119 something.
I think you got a 118.
Cool.
You got a 118-16 versus Veg.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh,
Before
good luck beating that.
You got a 119.08 versus me.
118.16, where only one other person has beaten their time as a PB. Like, who's gonna beat that?
Eat my dust eaters.
I feel like I
Right,
should probably look at my early game coins and see what I can cut out, because I'm like 100 to 150 above th3zrn, and we're only in keys.
I think you should get rid of the Vend and FBI. That was really slow.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, awesome, man. That was the best ride ever.
I saw Amber doing it, so I just copied it.
Hey, slower traffic to the right, please. Woo, nice one. All for Bart.
Alright. Is that everyone's gonna have decent coins at the end of this level mission at least? Yeah. Could have more.
Hello, drivers. Got a little situation here. Safe and sound.
Welcome.
All right, that was so cool. Here's your last Bart Simpson at your service. Take that. Oh, that was so cool.
Alright, we are into sellouts, but that's a good first card. This sellouts times are tracked in the tournament still as a stat, so always good to look at.
I think the main thing to remember is th3zrn's like strengths are early game, and he's showing why he's known as an early game merchant. But similar to Neonic, I feel like early game doesn't always matter, and I feel like loosening up on being an early game king is better for your long-term growth.
I think I agree with that. But
It's the same as in
good sellouts.
it's the same as in life. If you have something you're really strong at, you should look at where you're weak at and try and improve that a bit more, just to be a bit more balanced. It's like if you're majority a kickboxer, you should also do some martial arts based on arm strength. It's similar to here. If you're an early game king, you should do a lot of practice with late game.
And now th3zrn has the best sellouts of the tourney and the best average. It's his first sellouts.
Ah, sorry, Tika. Your one claim to fame in this tourney is over.
Oh, it's so over. It's fine. We'll get better. We will improve.
It was just an impressive sellout sim, and Greeny is just trying to hang on. If Greeny gets cutscene skip, he's still in with a shout. I also think th3zrn isn't that consistent with a few cutscene skip. So I feel like as long as Greeny hangs on, it's doable.
I feel like that car was blowing up a little too early. She's like, she's set up the fourth car to run.
This feels similar to what he did for my sellouts. I think it's gonna be about a 6-12, similar to me. Maybe slightly better.
I think it's a bit like a 6-14.
Yeah, his drive is cleaner.
Millhouse. Hello, Springfield. Could you come get me?
Cutscene skip.
And which
from
of
Greeny.
us
Pause a bit
seven-
early. Gets it.
Millhouse.
Which of us 700 Bart 1 cutscene skip methods is that?
For speed. Car speed.
It's actually the most popular one now. It's the phone booth pulse. So you get ESS and you let the phone booth pulse, and then you judge the cutscene based on that. To one pause it.
I don't think anybody else does the way I do, but
That's because you don't get ESS.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's thinking.
not good from th3zrn.
And this is the sort of thing Greeny needs to happen, really. Few of these
run?
minor mistakes.
I don't think that's going to get the box. Maybe it does. Turning around. Okay, it's got in the box. Okay. Oh, it hasn't.
I don't think
Wow.
it did.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, is
Oh,
it
that
going
vent
for
is
the-
awful.
That's the second time I've seen that today.
I'd argue if you're gonna go for a vent, you might as well just go for Krusty Bit.
It's a very slow bend.
Yeah, because you're already gonna get the Krusty Glass, so you're only getting like 10 coins, 11 coins.
Yeah, it's
You
10.
also usually, if you go for the Krusty Glass, you also clip a tree or two.
Yeah, exactly.
So sometimes you're getting like 9 extra coins going for an event, and it's like so much slower.
You lose like many seconds. Like, typically, you don't want a vent to take over 2 seconds to get. And 2's still like pushing it.
Yeah, 2 is what, 8 DPS if it's in the car?
Yeah, you don't want to be any more than that.
No.
Professor, easy as pie. The number is.
Really doing the traditional.
Grandpa.
I miss the era of Greeny's FPS being solely dependent on if he's got a fan or an ice pack on his laptop.
These are better times, I've heard. It's a good auto push.
Let's just do this. Lisa Simpson at your service. Sweet forward momentum.
Ice struts. Yeah, those are the days.
I hope those were recyclable.
Now he's actually got a proper laptop, so we can't make fun of him for that.
Didn't he get it for his PhD work?
Yeah. But I also don't play games. And Xbox Game Pass enjoyer. You know. No, I'm not gonna do that. I heard a lot about the Game Pass when Greeny first bought his laptop.
I mean, the Game Pass is good. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
It's how I first got into Celeste and other games.
Yeah. I just get through it on Steam sales. I am a sucker for a good Steam sale.
Oh, Greeny not doing the Caleb strat. I got a car straight away using the Atomic Caleb strat. Then I didn't make it over the rocks, but you know, that's not the point. Didn't make it over the rocks. I hit Otto on basically onto the stage and to get the coins on foot. Fun times.
Because you really needed the coins then.
Hey, I don't trust that I won't get busted twice in a run.
You got busted once. You still had 750 coins by... what was it, 850? I think it was 850 coins buying Globex.
Imagine what I would have had. Didn't get busted.
Yeah, I can. You just add 50 to the coin count. Been a solid releaser after 3-2 from th3zrn. Feels like. Oh, that's so unfortunate. You're going
So I
to
need
have
to
to chase that
PRB.
chaser.
Tape just came off my chair and I tried to push it back in, and now my hand's bleeding, so I will be a few minutes.
Oh my god. That's grim. That is the most axy thing ever. I hope Axie's here this weekend. The school bus in the background's killing me. Dude, I think Axe is gonna end up in like a care home at the age of 40 with how Axe and Pro they are already. The amount of incidents I've heard over the years. Don't get me started on the mop stories. Axie versus mop. This is an unfortunate 3-5, but it's before the bridge at least. Oh, I think that's drifted too far right for th3zrn to do any damage. Yeah, you have to restart that. I think it still looks too far right to me, but I guess that one works. I feel like it's a very risky game he's doing, but yeah. Unfortunate boat jump as well. It had potential for a 32 laser, I think, but going to miss out. So, exiting with the mid 33, Lisa. It's not too bad.
I hope this car doesn't stink too bad. Send the bill to Homer.
Ooh, fails the mission.
Stay out of my way.
Bit unfortunate. Just too late on that reset. Timing can be a bit awkward though. At times. But gives th3zrn a lot of time to get the Quickie Mart Wasp here. So should be able to get all the coins.
Chief Whip. No hands. I swear.
Was th3zrn going for this strat? See if he gets it.
Cautiously, wildly accelerated.
Think he's got it? No, it's reversing out. This could be very bad now. This is an opportunity for Greeny to catch up a lot. Trying to do the blocking strat, it's not working. This is big. Could be a pivotal point in the race. It's pretty difficult, but it's like, I think like there's some consistency to it as well. But you have to like talk to Kelvin about it. But yeah, the gap is like a minute 10-ish now. If Greeny gets a good for one. Which Greeny has the capability to keep up. And all about race nerves and composure now and being able to control that. th3zrn still has a good lead, but it's all about, yeah, focusing, making sure you don't make any more big mistakes, and just continuing to push through. Alright, quick segue on that Copper America not happening in LB3. And that's a good strat from Greeny. He has caught up. th3zrn's gonna play it safe. Oh! Okay, there's a smart reset, but he's still gonna be a bit behind. And he shouldn't fail the mission at least.
Hello,
But
what did I miss?
he's out on a th3zrn had a very bad donut truck, allowing Greeny to catch up.
Oh, let's go, Greeny.
So it's a less than a minute difference, I reckon. For a minute.
Kind sir, could you give me a lift?
Actually, yeah, it's a little over a minute because Greeny doesn't have him mate yet. That's right.
Take a nap.
Different routes. Oh no. It's not been a cozy start to Marge here.
I think it's really hard to like keep your head in the game sometimes when you make a like big mistake.
So I'll mention why Greeny didn't grab the inmate outfit. So there's two different variants of the Marge route, and Greeny is doing the older one, but it's quite consistent and it keeps the coin route quite solid throughout the run. Whereas th3zrn's doing a route which is a bit faster, but a bit riskier on coins, and yeah, difference is
I'll do my best.
about like 8 to 10 seconds, but it's like it's a harder route. So, and at this point, with the mistakes th3zrn has made, like, the difference really doesn't matter. Yeah, you have to do 4-4 bush strat. You have to know how to spawn wasp in Marge correctly. It's yeah, a lot of the time save comes from like very small things. Which is why it's not for everyone.
No, I feel like it could spiral.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've picked up Flanders a lot more times because of like a risk shit
Or
coins
th3zrn, that was quite unfortunate. I don't know if you saw the bonk.
Oh yeah, the bonk's unfortunate, but like didn't have enough speed anyway and gets the drop.
Yeah.
So it's like
He gets a
it's
drop,
not
but it's
that bad.
still a few seconds. It's still, I think the main thing is it's still another like small mistake that could throw him out of his mindset.
Oh no, that isn't a mistake. If you don't get the boost, that's actually a strat. Or one of the two strats you can do. So I wouldn't class that as a mistake. I just class that as missing the boost, which can happen. Main menu whoops here. Interesting.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, there's some imperfections I see with like th3zrn's route at the moment, which could lead to some easier time save or like a better clean situation if fixed. But yeah, main menu warping there to me is just a waste of time.
th3zrn, that was not the fastest like get up of a bush.
It ends up being fine. It's not too bad.
Yeah. I cannot wait till Slenbed beats everyone in this group. I heard he's going to destroy Crazy Toe Dog tomorrow.
Flynn's already lost a match.
Yeah,
Flynn...
that's what. That's all that doesn't matter.
Hang on, how many races does Slenn play? Hold on.
He faced Kelvin. That doesn't matter.
Yeah. He faced Kevin. Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
True.
Yeah. He's gonna smack around the Crazy Toe Dog. He's gonna smack around Bombers. And then he's gonna dunk on Caleb and make knockouts.
I wish I could have as much optimism and hope as you do, X. But unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to make some tournament alterations to get Slid into knockouts. That's a joke, by the way. The show goes on.
I mean, we had to make a few alterations to let me in champions, but you know. Wait, did I get the worst ever champions time? I think I did.
Probably. Aside from DNFs. You finished the run and that's what matters. chase it down at the Krusty Burger, losing a bit of time.
Where to next, video game?
Well, last year's
Whoa!
worst champ.
I just saw Greeny screen a
Oh.
cars like flying above. Oh, chaos. Absolute chaos.
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crap circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen, when one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crap circle?
Not a thing! Where was I? Right, now, the first time...
The last year's worst champion's performance was a 132.
It was so long ago...
No,
that
I already had
bit
the
in
worst champion
sepia
time
tone.
this year.
Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of
Well,
thing, shaped
you
kinda
know what
like a
they say.
with an old-fashioned radio at
Can
the
only
back
go
of
up
the
from
office.
here.
A planet with an antenna.
I've
That sounds awfully familiar.
had the two worst champion performances ever, so
That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that will jog Bart's memory.
and then Caterham has the next worst with a 135.
I'm looking forward to my next race. I haven't done a full game run in a while, but I've been practicing. Where I can. It'll be good when I've actually in a situation where I could do a lot of full game runs. Hopefully in time for knockouts. Because, yeah, I already feel like I've put myself in a solid position to get into knockouts. Gotta be
Yeah,
fun.
that'll be.
What time can th3zrn get out of March? Yeah, like a 49 plays well. They're both in the same mission.
I swear I used to be
It's up 120 soon, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, yeah, th3zrn can get a 49 Marge exit, but you have to get like a solid collar trucks. 255-ish is like a must.
Well, I believe in Champions A. Helvin's on 9 points, and everyone else is on 0. Which is a funny stat to see.
Kelvin getting the races out the way. Yeah, so he's already qualified. I think his only race he has to do now is Tone Dog.
I think so.
She's the seed 2 of that group. Or is it Bulmers?
Tone Dog was C2.
No, I meant the race thing. I think it's actually Bulmers yes, it was.
Oh, fair.
Not bad.
Tone Dog was for C2 in that group. Yeah, that's true, Kito. Going into a tournament, I was the only one in Champions without a sub 130, so you know. That was a pretty cool stat. And I've driven like it. Yeah, this is still pretty close. I feel like anything can happen, and th3zrn, I've seen quite a few times him posting a PB Graveyard for he missed a poo cutscene skip, which we never want to see, but it's definitely a possibility.
th3zrn does some very strange things still. Like pausing for that wasp is kind of weird to me. It's usually always a free lead, can you know? We've done the spawns around. Ooh, that's not a good third shock. I think that's killed 49 Marge. Possibly.
I think you can just get it from here.
Yeah, it's not a good first shock from Greeny. Like that truck is driving slowly after missing pole straight. No, it's 50 seconds after you destroy the truck at the tree.
Yeah, and it was like on the cusp. I think it was like 11 on the timer, so it's probably just gonna miss, but
Maybe it might get it, maybe it won't.
I think it was on. If he gets it, it was as close as he could have. I think he's. I think IL wise, might. Yeah, I think it's just gonna miss. It's gonna be a flat, I think, or an 0-1. Yeah, an 0-1.
Yeah, it's a flat.
Yeah. That's why it was so close. In our minds.
But Greeny onto a third truck now. It's actually kind of cool. That's being kept so close. I actually think Greeny's on a decent run himself, considering everything.
I want to see Greeny do good. As much as like I shit talk Greeny a lot, Greeny is one of the nicest people in the Shark community. He's a bit of a dick, but if you ever need anything, like he's always there to help.
What a
He's actually-
contradictory statement. That was one of the funniest contradictions I've ever heard. Gritty's a dick, but he's actually one of the nicest people.
Well, I mean, try and say anything else apart from that about Greeny. Not wrong.
Greeny is.
Like, if you're Greeny's rival, it's the biggest shit talk ever. If you're Greeny's friend, he will do anything he can.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
Spend an hour.
Nice.
Exactly. K-Swim's right, and K-Swim's usually wrong, so, you know.
But I feel like Apu's gonna make a very big difference. I think th3zrn does new Apu strats, Greeny doesn't. I mean that th3zrn, like we talk about like consistency in races, but like when you do consistent strats, that's gonna help consistency. And that's exactly what is happening right now. Like got the consistent baby van. Poppy does we can push. Yeah. Like, I could see th3zrn pull away by another minute.
I can see that too. But then, if he's, what, a minute 36 ahead now, plus another minute, that's Apu cutscene.
It is, and we were just discussing. I think you mentioned that th3zrn has troubles with Apu cutscene. So
Businessman social club.
could have all the lead he needs, and then could make it very close.
I've seen it a few times in PB Graveyard. Like there was a run yesterday where he got a low 104, in the Mr. Pooh cutscene. Just a few times I've noticed him miss it. But my race versus Greeny last year, I think Greeny missed a Pooh cutscene, so it's not a guarantee on Greeny's side.
It isn't hoping for a missed cutscene. It's a noticing a pattern of th3zrn missing a Pooh cutscene. And how that
Greeny
could be a
not getting
factor
caught
in
up.
this race. Also, I do like th3zrn's coins here. 600. You're good.
Quite 750, but you know.
Okay. Calm down.
The fun fact is, at this point, I hadn't started even thinking about getting a costume or anything.
Did you ever think to yourself, maybe I should start skipping some coins?
So, honestly, this is where I think I'm gonna show my lack of practice and my lack of deep knowledge about coins and stuff when it comes to my runs. I don't know which coins to skip and how many coins I can skip, and multiple times when I'm overcoined and I start skipping coins, I somehow end up with no coins because I just feel like, oh, I can skip these coins because I'm good. And I feel like my run is so ingrained in I've got to get these coins, got to get these coins, got to get these coins, that I don't want to skip any coins because then it just throws me off.
I get that.
I think too hard about, okay, which coins can I skip? And it's not like a natural instinct for me to skip coins, that I end up still getting the coins that I could have skipped. The Wasp after 5-3 was purely because I got annoyed and it flew over, and then I thought it was a little shit, so I wanted to kill it.
Okay, Greeny doesn't get the Wasp in often. And I feel like th3zrn got a very good baby fan. I didn't really pay attention. I was watching Greeny. I think I mentioned this last race. Sometimes I have this thing where I just zone out even though I'm not paying attention. Very weird.
I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise. Never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace. Hope I am still the fine runner I was in my youth.
Ooh, we're gonna get the jump zone.
The Wigan push. Oh dear. The Wigan trap. Yeah, this baby fan from Greeny's gonna lose time in th3zrn's.
I know all about losing time in Baby Run.
Ooh, I think this might get out. I don't think it touched the road completely. Yeah. Unfortunate. But that was completely expected outcome.
Greeny doesn't go for highway push, does he?
No. Ooh, hit and run here. This is very dangerous territory.
The pass for Crash Point, at least.
Yeah, but this could be pivotal, like a bust here. Could fail the mission. Seems like spawns are kind for the police cars, so...
Yeah.
I think maybe a bus possible still. No, just escapes.
It wasn't too bad. That was quite nicely done. I think if he'd got busted, he would have had to get the coins there.
I think this lead's stretched back to a minute 50. So. I think in terms of new route, old route stuff, I think I'd put this as really surviving quite well in Apu. th3zrn's missed an opportunity to gain some valuable time. Still has that lead, but probably would have wanted a little more.
I feel like whoever wins this race is most likely gonna go through a second in the group, although Finn definitely has something to say about that, and we have a lot of history between Greeny and Finn that we alluded to earlier.
Finn's a very interesting wild card in this group because I feel like Finn can get some, like, produce some pretty good times when playing at their peak. So if Finn can replicate something like that, could be a danger to one of these people's group exits.
Yeah. I feel like Greeny will not want to lose to Finn at any cost. I don't think, after everything that has happened in the past, I don't think Greeny will stand losing to Finn.
I think Greeny will want to get a win in this tournament as well, but it's whether Greeny wants to practice is the thing.
Yeah, I think out of anyone, he'll probably practice for Finn just because of how after that race he was fuming at losing.
I think an interesting race will be a th3zrn Bacon. I feel like th3zrn is the only one you can really challenge Bacon in this group. Like, just watching their gameplay, if they tie some things up, they can be, they can climb that leaderboard. I definitely think they can. th3zrn can 123, 122, within like this year. I see it. Just needs to tidy some things up in terms of routing. Probably have some more consistency with their later game, and I see it.
K-Swim is definitely right there. Bacon is one of the most consistent runners, and out of everybody, I think Bacon.
Oh, calling Bacon no, I can't call Bacon consistent this year when he's not playing. I feel you can churn out 122s, 123s at the moment, but if end of the day, if you're not playing consistently, like you gotta drop off a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes. So it opens up th3zrn's possibility of winning. Because at the moment, I definitely think I have a chance against Bacon if I end up having a race. But in previous years, I don't think I'd have as much of a chance.
I wonder who you'll end up facing in the knockouts. You'll most likely be facing the fastest second place, I believe.
I feel like at the moment that's Derek, but I feel like there's things to prevent that. I feel like with how things are at the moment, I'd be versing. If I was to predict it, th3zrn.
Ooh. That'll be interesting. And because we only have a group of 4, are we doing the best 3 races for the average when it comes to seeding for the next round?
It's the average, just of all the races that have been done. If you've DNF'd, you automatically like go to the bottom.
Yes, but Group D has 1 less race, so are we taking that into account at all?
No.
Interesting. So it's average time of all your races for seeding. So all your 4 races in the tournament will be averaged up.
Fine by me.
I do want to verse and knockouts with Bacon. I feel like that's a very fun race. Look, it's more fun than versing Kelvin at home still.
Ultra rare 4/7 warp.
I thought so. I just noticed that. th3zrn's coins, pretty good, 580. That's what you want.
Hamster, your average was a 135.46.
Unfortunate, it's out.
Yeah, like fast Q race is hard.
Can be, yeah. Good run should be a factor here. Apu cutscene, very important who gets it. Alright, th3zrn keeps his lead out of Apu.
That was important.
Automan,
Very important.
no problemo.
Just leave the driving to me, dude.
And it's actually still PB pace with it as well.
Yeah,
Oh, rock jump.
Eat ass,
Okay.
old asshole eaters.
getting
Still?
none of the coins of rock jump.
Lisa did it.
And not getting the,
Gimme.
Hey, no fair, dude.
we just, yeah, let's just move on.
And this is the jump. Okay, I shouldn't have said it. This is a tragic success. Everything that could go is going on.
What cycle
least-
did he get?
I think that was the fast cycle. Oh dear. Hard mission. But I guess he runs out the way. He escapes. So yeah, I don't think he get past it.
So going into this, he was 13 seconds red on his best pace ever. Whee! After this mission, he is 27 seconds behind his best pace ever.
Hey, Kearney.
Yeah, it was not a good
So-
split.
Yeah, that's how bad that split was.
Barney. You got it. Time to lace
Fast
up
curator. Could have like backed up a bit more. It wasn't moving.
Jump to
But
light speed.
it's gonna be. Oh, it's okay.
My beautiful skull.
But
Oh, okay. That's certainly a place to put Farini. Apu cutscene skip got for Greeny, and I think Greeny's around like 2 minutes behind out of Apu.
Don't forget to ride.
Still a lot of game left. Like mistakes can happen.
oh yeah, for sure. I feel like Homer 2, you never know. Homer 2 is Homer 2.
Yeah, and you mentioned PB Graveyard. I think like there's some big mistakes in Homer 2.
That's totally awesome.
Yeah.
Why is he going for rock jump here? Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so I'm gonna be happy. What wasn't got in 6-1.
So sick of this. Oh man, this sucks. Give it up for America's bad boy. Krusty, listen. Yeah. Bart Simpson at your service.
Apparently th3zrn is quite green.
This is too cool for school.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think. Do the math. 18. Okay, they are green.
Eat my dust.
Yeah. He has a 125 still. Greeny didn't get bought in 6-1, so I thought you'd be happy.
Oh, no bouts for Greeny.
Butt hurts.
Good old 6-2 bounce. I forget who found it, but that's an old strat now. It used to be like, oh, it's a brand new strat. I remember when it was a new strat. Greeny not going for a motel vent.
That was the coolest. Breaker, breaker.
I think
This is
it
Simpson
ends up being
requesting
quite
one
slow
pimp
though,
ride ASAP.
with how far behind he is.
Time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
Probably just going to get Krusty Lou, it'll be fun.
Big Krusty Lou enjoyer.
Bart 2's a level I need to practice. It'll be fun when I
I'd
get to
do
that.
Homer 2, maybe Summer Poo.
No, focus is like all the levels. I'm targeted with this.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah. I feel like there's so much I still need to like improve on, which is very fun. Greeny in 6-3 now, so
Fine by me.
th3zrn looks quite
No
decent.
problemo.
Wow.
Ow, my coccyx.
But we finally have some more strats to look at on th3zrn's side.
When is Duck Bob gonna release his 6-4 tutorial?
What about my 6-4 tutorial?
Oh, well, we're waiting for.
Okay.
Glad to be of service.
For promise to people.
The scarf and take it. My butt hurts.
th3zrn getting a very nice truck here.
That was totally awesome.
That was very nice.
th3zrn having like 300 coins here, it's quite nice.
I show this laser gun to Krusty. He'll have to believe me.
He's not going to have any issues with coins whatsoever. Having 300 at that
Wouldn't
point
be
is
too
what
much
you want.
trouble. Principal Skip. You got it.
I'll educate you a new one.
Hope that didn't break my memory.
Anymore, and you're just a psychopath.
Fire in the hole.
I've had quite the drop off in energy. I've been commentating for a while now.
And here we go, th3zrn with a beautiful textbook.
It's time for some road rage. Now, short
FMJ.
and if he doesn't
311 destruction time, I believe is pretty solid.
asphalt eaters. Krusty,
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Bart Simpson at your service.
Data definitely.
Asphalt eaters. I didn't do it.
Has Doug Bob
And-
been hiding strats?
Greeny didn't
I
get
would have gone
the
about
exact
Wasp on
one.
Grinny's side, but Wasp was right there to kick. See Wasp, you get Wasp.
Mine. All mine.
Is that how you do it now?
You told me a long time ago, you see coins, you get coins.
Yeah, probably when you're a 150
Don't have a cow, man.
Never forget.
I don't remember this being here before.
You need like erase some of that advice from 2020.
Here we go, has Greeny watched the guide?
Sideways, it's fine. Just a little slow.
It's fine.
Oh, has it worked? No. So everyone's gonna go for it again. Wow. Not going for it in 6-7.
I think he saw what happened in my 6-7 and went, nope.
Oh. Zeddarin might get busted at the end of this mission. Not boat jump will be for nothing. Yep. Oh dear. Yeah, not escaping that.
It's a shame. I don't think he needs Krusty Lou.
Did he get
Oh.
Krusty Lou in 6-2? Pretty sure he did.
Fine by me.
Did he? Ah, fair. I missed it. I was...
Maybe I missed it as well, but I'm pretty sure. Like, the strats are going.
Loser. Oh,
Damn it, I dropped my
That
kabob.
totally explains why he had good coins.
whoa, wicked.
This time I'm not scratching myself.
But they did
just
have
straight.
good coins entering the level, so it might know. Feels like they should have more. Probably could have. Oh, that's a big miss for ZRN. Could fail the mission here.
Oh,
Misses the jump
no.
again. Has to restart the mission. This is big. Pivotal.
This is PB over, I think.
All makes it very hard.
Not
Yeah.
detailing. Off for March.
You got the entirety of 6-2 Kalu? Yeah, okay.
That's fair.
All
Um,
mine.
Actually, he had a 114.16 set to kill exit, and in PB he got a 114.52. And he got Krusty Lou in PB.
All mine.
So, it might be tight to PB.
Whoa, wicked. Don't have a cow, man.
Pretty sure he only has to PB by, what, 2 seconds to bop Greeny?
Yes.
Imagine th3zrn getting a 2-second PB.
Well,
Just
it has to get
bop
part 1
and
cutscene first. It does.
Gets it.
1:15:53, part 2 exits.
He got a 116.09 in PB.
Why is Greeny going around there? I did not pay attention to that. I was watching ZRN's cutscene.
I was looking up the timers. Greeny's gonna have to get Krusty Lou here.
Oh, with the wasp cycle, you could skip it, but it's probably safer to go. I'd probably skip.
You know, race setting, I'd get it. Do you skip even in a race?
I would skip even in the race.
Huh?
This car sure can take a beating.
As long as the alien car gets blocked, I think he can probably skip neighbors. And it looks like Ticker is muted, so here we go. It
I'm not
takes.
back.
There's a southwesterly gale force 8 imminent. Greetings, severe gale force 9 and 2.
I'm here.
How'd you mute? I went for a moment. I shooted my
Oh.
shot.
Fair enough. I was muted for a sec. Apparently there's going to be some vacuuming noise soon, so I might have to mute for that. And
Oh,
join in, chime in, where possible. Cutscene, and Greeny gets it.
is there vacuum? What time is it for you?
Oh, it's 10:50 here.
Why is someone vacuuming at 11 p.m.? Oh boy, 11 p.m. vacuuming time.
Yeah. Just the way things are. I think ZRN's not going to go for 17.
Cost PB.
Yeah, I think it's over. And it has to do 7-3. Unless, like, we're gonna go for it now. See? Oh, it's not stopped. He's gonna fail. He's failed. That's huge. This is race on.
I think he was wrong to go for it. And
Yeah, it was the complete wrong decision.
yeah. Maybe he's really not confident with 7-3. I think.
Well, has the opportunity to go for it again at least. But like that could be a way to break his confidence, and it could be opening for Greeny. That's massive.
And
This jump is huge.
Greeny goes for all the out of bounds, right?
Apart from 7-7. 7-2 now. That might void.
No.
It voids. This is race on.
Right.
If Greeny gets 7-2, oh, and the alien car's stuck at the barn, and it's gonna go around, that's even more time loss. Hit and run here as well could block the alien car. Doesn't.
Wait, does this mean his car is going to be a very awkward
It looked healthy.
7-4?
Probably, but it looks healthy. Oh, does he know how to do 7s? That did not look like a great lineup. He's under the cage. Greeny going for 7-2 here. Lines it up. Oh, I don't like that lineup. Okay.
Oh.
They're both doing 7-3. But th3zrn is struggling here.
If you do 7-4 and 7-5 zombie car, and you're confident, and you're not confident in 7-3, would you just go inbound for 7-3?
Sorry?
200. If you're not confident with 7-3, and you do 7-4 5 zombie car, would you just do inbound 7-3?
No. I wouldn't.
I would.
Now to just get out of the path of the tractor beam. Oh, it sucks.
Come on, Greeny. This needs to be good.
Piece of cake.
This isn't good.
Crashing time. Let's do this thing.
th3zrn here. Oh, this is bad.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rub.
Oh yeah, he's like, nah, it's not how you do it. You gotta let yourself drop down and try and go wiggle yourself around the cage now. Or you can adjust like that. Let the cage
th3zrn's out.
Yeah, th3zrn's got 7-4. Oh, come on, get out.
It's that black paragon.
Oh, it's, no.
Combined
No, he's just gonna balance on the top here. He's not gonna. Oh.
Oh, he gets it. He has to drive in the thing though. Does Greeny know what to do here? Can he do it? Oh,
Try it.
come on. I don't think it's gonna let him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a terrible 7-3, and I think that's enough to give th3zrn the race, but anything can happen.
Again, it goes back to should he have just driven in bounds? If he's not confident in 7-3, should he have just gone in bounds?
I think you just practice 7-3 so you actually get it, to be honest.
Okay, but say you haven't. If I did
I would-
7-4, if I did 7-4 5 zombie car, I would just go in bounds 7-3.
I completely disagree with that decision.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, come on, Greeny.
Greeny, you know what? Yeah. It's just the wrong approach for 7-3.
Run.
I know how it feels.
He's out though. But th3zrn is struggling with 7-5 at the moment, so opportunities are still there for this race.
Piece of cake. Wow, I need a disco nap.
Greeny's given th3zrn a gift here. But th3zrn is struggling himself. That's not on the ball either. This is very big moments. You remember there is a timer desync between the two runners of 16 seconds. And th3zrn just cannot get up the wall.
It's crashing time.
Greeny had just got
To ignore the speed limit.
7-3.
That's a 7-4 that works.
My bikini.
Greeny is coming.
Ow, my neck.
And th3zrn really needs the strap. Axe, don't have a dirty mind, please.
Lean, mean, speed thingy.
Alright, I think this works now for th3zrn. It should be out. But, wow, this gap is not big. 7-6, still have to hit. 7-7 return, you still have to get and not blow up the waist. This could be dramatic. This could be a comeback in Greeny's favor.
Could.
Oh man, my car is gone. The ashtray was full of. Wow. Sweet.
Sweet acceleration.
Alright, 7-5 for Greeny here. On the wall. Climbing up. He's out. And th3zrn really needs the alien card to hit him here. The nerves are going to get to him. That might miss. Okay, it hits him. I did not like how that lined up.
Okay, that's a lot.
But he does get hit by the alien card. Has to hit 7-6 still though. He goes for no lineup. And he gets it. Wow. What is happening in this race? And th3zrn lining up, super speedy. Greeny in 7-6.
Greeny had just gone in bounds in 7-3. He might have been in with a giant shout here.
That's very true. Or just got in 7-3 decently. But 7-7 now. th3zrn still has to navigate this mission.
Greeny's, no, I don't like that. It feels a bit,
That feels wrong.
works.
Wow, that worked. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't feel good, but it worked.
He's driven on the... No, has he not driven the jump set? Wow. This is so erratic. And
Greeny
th3zrn
gets
finish this
7-6.
off.
Now my story begins in 1982.
As long as th3zrn doesn't blow up the waist, I think it's over. But he can still blow up the waist.
Has to get this. He has the forward driver. Gets it. Alright. Has to navigate this with the race now. Will he play it safe? That looks good.
Oh, that went too easy.
Greeny into 7-7, but I think th3zrn has finished him off.
GG.
GG, and th3zrn survives. Despite a very erratic Homer 2. GG's to him, and well played to both runners for a brilliant race. couldn't capitalize as much as he could on th3zrn's 7-5. Yeah, might need to change that DNF from th3zrn there.
So, Greeny's 7-3 was a 2-4x.
Yeah.
247.
If he went in bounds, it would have saved a minute 10, so it wouldn't have made the difference.
It would have made it really close.
Yeah, going in bounds would have made the difference. I think he had to have done a good 7-3 out of bounds. But GG's to Greeny, sub 130, a 129.43. And I invite both runners to a post-match commentary if they feel like it. That is completely optional though. You do not have to. While the runners are outside, I will announce the next match. We have Pacer versus Elbow 3 on the 6th of July at 8 p.m. BST for the Diamond Extension Group B. Hello, Greeny and th3zrn. Welcome. Congratulations, th3zrn, on the win.
What a sick run.
Yeah, that got very interesting going into Homer 2.
I need to practice bar 2 and Homer 2, really. That was not good.
Yeah.
But, early game and mid was sick. In a race.
Yeah, you definitely had built yourself a lead in that early game. Greeny, how did you feel about that run overall? Obviously, that 7-3 was a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't, I can't, I'm too tired. So, by like March, my brain was turned off, and that's when I actually played okay. So that really says something.
It speaks a lot about the game. uh, but it was quite a fun race. It was, yeah.
No, but Bart and Frank, the car just kept on driving into the van, drove into the van for 20 seconds. That was fun. Boat jump is the hardest strat in the game, and there's nothing else that's harder than that.
True.
We've seen a lot of boat jump moments in the races today. I think it's been missed more than the success rate of them.
Where I fell in BBB.
Oh, that was
very
really funny.
I'm
Who
pretty
falls
sure
there?
I dropped an input or something, and it didn't double jump, so I just fell. or I mistimed it by like a second, even though you don't even need a double jump there. Oh well. GG's.
GG.
Yeah, I think yeah, we'll leave that interview there. Keep it short and to the point. I've already spoken about next race. Do you have any other thoughts to add, Axie?
Greeny should have just gone inbound 7-3, but you know, I've said that many times.
Honestly, fact.
I disagree, but anyway.
That was my first time missing 7-3 first time. And when I got out of bounds, it was rigged.
Yes, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for all the fun times, and yeah, we will see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.